Leadership New Jersey presents the 2010 Forum on the Future of New Jersey. This year's forum, State of Change, Building a Culture of Innovation and Creativity in New Jersey. This program was recorded November 9th, 2010 at New Jersey City University in Jersey City. In this episode, a keynote address by the Lieutenant Governor of the State of New Jersey, the Honorable Kim Guadagno. The Lieutenant Governor is introduced by George Trey Arnett, Leadership New Jersey Class of 2010, Managing Director of Pershing.
My great pleasure to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of this state, the first Lieutenant Governor, Kim Guadagno. Now, I wanted to tell you, before we got started, that there was a brief rumor that the governor was actually out of state. And I was going to get to introduce the Lieutenant Governor as the governor, because that is protocol for Lieutenant Governors. And it got me thinking, I was talking to Tom, boy, what a great opportunity. We're going to have the governor here, and we'll get everybody pardoned. But leave that aside. Leaving that aside, it's a great pleasure to introduce such a fine person in state government. She was, as many of you know, prior to taking this role, the 75th Sheriff of Monmouth County. Prior to that, was in the Division of Criminal Justice here in New Jersey, and prior to that, in the U.S. Attorney's Office here in New Jersey as well. So without further ado, let me please introduce Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno.
Appreciate that. I will say one thing about being the Lieutenant Governor, and I know Leadership New Jersey sponsored a forum for Lieutenant Governors the day of the debate. I only wish I could have attended because I would have learned a lot. I was otherwise engaged. So I do also want to say that in my mock preparation for the debate, I had, playing Loretta Weinberg, my best friend, Bill Baroni, and he was excellent in his efforts to help me get through that evening. And so I really want to say thank you to Leadership New Jersey for sponsoring that event, because it was very important for the people to begin to talk about what you wanted your Lieutenant Governor to be. And so I will say just two things basically about being your Lieutenant Governor right now, and that is first, as the first, I can do no wrong. Right? Because there is no bar. So the rule is there are no rules, and we literally get to make them up as we go along. How are we doing? That's the first thing. That's the first thing I've learned as Lieutenant Governor. And the second thing I've learned is that there are 5 very, very important rules to be Lieutenant Governor to this government and in the Christie administration. It's very, very important 5 words. I think I'm going to get in trouble if I say this. I'm going to say it anyway, because the 5 most important words in the English language, if you're a Lieutenant Governor, are, I am not the governor. All right? That's what you have to learn to be, because you are the lieutenant. You are the backup girl if you need to have a governor. So at times, I am the acting governor, the lieutenant governor, the secretary of state. You pay me 1 salary, and I do not get a pension for those that are keeping track. It is absolutely an amazing opportunity for me, because when we sat down with the governor and said, what do you want to do when you grow up, or when you are the lieutenant governor, the answer was something substantive. I wanted to come to work every day. I wanted to do something as fun and as challenging as it was to run the sheriff's office in Monmouth County, which has 650 law enforcement officers and 8 unions. So we looked around the state of New Jersey. We figured out one of the greatest problems facing the people of the state of New Jersey is jobs. So the governor asked me to become the Secretary of State and make economic growth and jobs my key responsibility. And that brings me here today, I suppose, because here we are to talk about jobs in New Jersey and the economic vision and future of New Jersey. And this is another part where I think I'm going to get myself in trouble. You know, I did see Leadership New Jersey's first advertisement for today's event. Anybody see the Snooki The Snooki advertisement and the Soprano advertisement. I'm going to be nice about this because I got staff in the back that are about to have a heart attack about what I'm going to say next. See, I asked them to bring with them today a blow-up of the advertisement, which I'm told was taken down from your website 25 minutes after it was put up because one of the key leaders in this program has been chief of staff to the governor, Rich Bagger. So it came down almost immediately, but not before I was able to get a copy of it, and I wanted to bring it and blow it up. Because I think you're right. I think the debate is, who are we today? The debate is, are we Snooki? Are we the Jersey Shore? The Real Housewives of New Jersey? Soprano Brothers? Are we? Let me tell you, how many people in this room, you guys are all politicos, how many people in this room turned the television set on at 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, a little show called Meet the Press this past Sunday? I did, because I'm a good lieutenant governor. I did, because on Meet the Press was the governor of the state of New Jersey being drilled. I don't know why you would drill a former federal prosecutor, it doesn't make any sense to me. But being drilled, what's his name, Gregory? Somebody laughed. Okay. And asked questions for a full 15, 20 minutes, and not a single question came to him about Snooki, Sopranos, the Jersey Shore, or the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now that should tell you everything you need to know about where New Jersey is going. Every single thing you need to know. For the first time in years and years and years, you have a governor on national television talking about the state of New Jersey and being asked questions about the state of New Jersey in a positive way. And you know, we could all stand here and be political and debate whether he should have gone out for 2 months. I personally liked it. Get it? I liked it. No, there have been no parts of Trump whack it. No, I have not done stationery. And no, there are no pencils or pens with my name on it. You guys know my governor? It would be really bad move for me to do that. But while he was out of the state of New Jersey for the last 2 months, what was he doing from my perspective? My job, which is to create jobs in New Jersey. He was raising the profile of the state of New Jersey so high that he got positive, if not aggressive, questions on Meet the Press. That's what we should be talking about today. That's what we need to maintain over the next couple of years. Because let me tell you, as the economic czarina, not czar, for those of you who read and watch it, czarina, what you need to know is people now are calling me. If you've been to any one of my lectures, you know I always hand out my cell phone number. People are now calling me and saying, I will come to New Jersey if you give me a meeting with that governor of yours. And I say, I'll get you a meeting with that governor of mine if you sign a lease and bring your company to New Jersey. And it's working. It's absolutely working. You're going to hear from Dennis Bone, the head of Verizon. You're going to hear from Jay Biggins, a site relocation specialist, who are going to tell you that in the last 10 months, their jobs have changed completely. They're now getting people calling them instead of us calling their people, their customers and clients, and trying to convince them to come. So what we all know is the most expensive state in the country. We know that. We know that. But we need to work on making it more realistically affordable. And what are we doing already? You're going to hear a lot about Choose New Jersey. Let me tell you a little bit about what that is. It's a partnership. It's called the New Jersey Partnership for Action, a three-pronged approach to cash in, if you will, on the positive notoriety of our governor. We have a 501c3 corporation headed by Dennis Bone with 16 other CEOs who have contributed $500,000 of their own money, not taxpayer money, to set up a marketing group to market New Jersey to people. What better selling point beyond the governor than CEOs who have committed billions of dollars to New Jersey to sell New Jersey? You know, I'm a politician. I'm completely at the dark side now. I get it. I'm a politician. I'm supposed to go out there and pound on the table how great New Jersey is. But CEOs of corporations have billions of dollars invested whose stakeholders and shareholders have allowed them to stay in New Jersey and flourish in New Jersey. Well, they are the best marketing tools for New Jersey. So that's the first part of the Partnership for Action. The second, that's called Choose New Jersey, by the way. The second part is give the EDA, everybody knows Karen Franzini now copy, give the Economic Development Authority the tools they need to give the loans and the incentives, the bank, if you will, to these people that we are able to attract to New Jersey. And finally, there's me. What do you do? It's a one-stop shop. The biggest complaint you're going to get, biggest complaint I see looking around this room about New Jersey is how very, very hard it is to get anything done in New Jersey. So we haven't had a lieutenant governor before. All I know right now is people are still a little afraid of me. I can walk down the hall, take a left and a right, and sit down with the governor and have a conversation with him. And the way we're using that in state government is to bring all the pieces of state government to one table when you want to open a business in New Jersey, a one-stop shop. No longer can the right arm, sometimes one department in the DEP, make a decision that's contrary to another arm of the same agency without being called to the principal's office. That's me. I can't tell you how much fun it is to call people to my office in Trenton on a Friday afternoon in July. All right? And I do it, and it works. Any of you have any jobs going on with the DEP today, and if you're having any problem with them today, first I'll be incredibly surprised because of the changes Bob Martin's already made over there. But second, you pick up the phone and you call me, and I will make sure you get an answer. You may not always like the answer. Come on, I'm a former federal prosecutor. You may not always like the answer, but you're going to get an answer. And you get it in a way that makes your business able to respond to the answer. So this is the New Jersey Partnership for Action, a marketing company that's not based on politics, 501c3 corporation, a bank that's sole job in the world is to give people the money they need to move to New Jersey and open their doors in New Jersey, and then a one-stop shop. So if you decide to come to New Jersey, get your answers in an orderly fashion, in a rational fashion, and more importantly, for anybody else in this room, in a friendly fashion. Right? You don't laugh. How many times have you picked up the phone and somebody hangs it right up on you? Businesses go where they're welcome. You go where you're welcome. It is absolutely the same thing. That's why in business groups I give out my cell phone number. Now this is a political group. I'm not giving out my cell phone number. But if you were in any of those meetings, you already have my cell phone number. And this is what I mean. Call the cell phone number if you know a business that's leaving New Jersey, and I will call them myself. Call the cell phone number if you have a vendor you want to see next door to you in New Jersey, and I will call them myself. You call the businesses that you would like to see come to New Jersey, and I will call them myself. I have been in a van, you know John Corzine's van, souped up when he was recovering. It's very fancy and it's big. It's got lots of lights and radios and stuff. In that van, I put the head of the DEP, the head of the DEP, the head of the BPU, the head of the EDA, the head of the governor's policy office, and myself. We got in a van, we drove to Maryland, and we talked to a wind, solar, nuclear company and said, you got to come to New Jersey. That's the kind of thing the lieutenant governor can bring to the table. One-stop shop. Why? Because there is no more important issue in our lives, our collective lives, than the ability to put our people back to work. And it's not red, it's not blue, it's all about green. I can't tell you, just yesterday, and it's not all about big companies and corporations, that's going to take a while. It's about small businesses too. I went to Newark yesterday, and I stopped at a company that makes cowboy hats. You can't make this stuff up. Cowboy hats in Newark, New Jersey, and they were thinking of leaving because they couldn't afford to find another place. I picked up the phone, now I'm a Republican, I picked up the phone and I called the Democratic Assemblyman for the district, and I said, come with me to to the hat company, and let's find them a way to stay. And he did. We took a tour together. How funny is that? But the point is that it's no longer, it is too hard. The problems are too big. The problems are too great to say, oh, you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. The color of jobs is green. And frankly, I've been in politics for such a short period of time. I don't know a Democrat from a Republican anyway. Do they have like different color programs or something? Everybody's thinking, there's a red one and there's a blue one. I don't know. The point is, my job is bipartisan, and it's working. Hello. It's working. A couple of weeks ago, thanks to the efforts of the BAC, which we call the Business Action Center, the One Stop, I was able to attend the last meeting of a company called Introsphere in New York City. Fabulous. They were moving to Jersey City. They're having a hard time with that. I don't get it. I've been here. It's beautiful. But they were having a hard time, so I went over and I said, I'm really sorry you're leaving New York. Ha-ha. But thank you for bringing your $100,000 jobs to Jersey City. Why did you come? Why did you come? And the answer was really pretty simple. The view of Lower Manhattan is much prettier from Jersey City across the river, and it is cheaper by nearly 2/3 to open an office here. And that is the story I'm taking all over the place. Anywhere you want me to go, I will go. Anywhere that is interested in coming to New Jersey, I will come, because that company's letterhead went from New York, London to New Jersey, London. Even better, it went from New York, London to Jersey City, London. Now, did you ever go and see the day? So don't tell me that things aren't changing. They are changing. The question is, how do we keep it moving? We keep it moving by working very hard together. We keep it moving by coming to meetings like this and becoming ambassadors for New Jersey. You know what's best about New Jersey. You know how to market New Jersey. It's not snooky. It's not. It's funny, but it's not snooky. It's not The Sopranos. It's a state that has become a model of how to get your government in order. You may not like everything we've done in the last 10 months, but at least we've done something. And we've done something so well that we're on Meet the Press. That's what I need you to play off on. That's what I need you to focus on. I need you to focus on this is no longer a political issue. This is a matter of life and death for you, for me, for my kids, for your kids, and your grandchildren. I want my kids to go to school in New Jersey, hopefully, President. But if they can't go to school in New Jersey, I want them to come back to New Jersey and take care of me in my old age. Isn't that what it's all about? I'm serious. I got a 17-year-old, I got a 14-year-old, I got a 10-year-old. And I want them to grow up in this state and live in this state, find a job in this state, a well-paying job in this state, and I am willing to give up every single hour of every single day I have left in my tenure, maybe 3 years, okay, maybe 7, to make sure that happens. Because why else are we here? Why else do we do this if it's not for our kids? So I want to say thank you. I want to say, please, no more of this. No more of this. It's funny, it gets everybody's attention, but what I need you to talk about more is a state that's proud, a state that's innovative, a state that's getting its fiscal house in order, and I need you to call me if you need any help whatsoever making that happen. Thanks for having me today.
We hope you enjoyed this Leadership New Jersey presentation of the 2010 Forum on the Future of New Jersey. If you'd like more information about Leadership New Jersey, please visit the website www.leadershipnj.org. We produce these programs in the studios of Professional Podcasts in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, on the web at professionalpodcasts.com. For everyone at Leadership New Jersey, this is Steve Lubetkin. Thank you for being with us, and take good care.